All right, very quickly, Michael Glover, there's two questions. I'm going to do the second part, and then I'm going to do the first part because I got an idea how to fix that computer over there. So with that in mind, I want to deal with the second part. The second question is, when the world ends, does the whole solar system end or just the Earth? And the comment I want to make on that is we do talk about the destruction that's going to come to this world. And we talk about the Lord coming in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Lord. I always get that confused. I know it's chapter 1, but is it First Thessalonians or Second Thessalonians, Jeff?
That's Second Thessalonians 1.
Okay, Second Thessalonians chapter 1, 7-9.
I was thinking of another passage.
I got you.
Yeah, too.
So we get the concept and idea that the Lord is going to come. The earth was not meant to be forever. I realize we could get into a deeper discussion here if we wanted to go into the idea of premillennialism and all that, but let's stick to the question at hand. Is the solar system going to be destroyed? Now, the solar system was a part of the creation in the 6 days. And you read of that in Genesis chapter 1, chapter 2. Now, the question is, whenever he talks about this, when he comes to this world again, when he comes to the earth sometimes, is that synecdoche, which means a part representing the whole? That's a form of speech that's sometimes used. Is he doing that? And he's actually referring to the creation as far as earthly things and, the sun, moon, stars, all that. Possibly, but ultimately we don't know for sure. One way or the other. I think there's some things in Job that we could talk about, Jeff.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about what Peter said in 2 Peter chapter 2, and it looked like you were around that. Given the thickness of the end of your Bible, you were probably.
He's anticipating the next question.
Okay. Well, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. So he's talking about the physical aspect of the heavens. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, so he's talking about heavens and earth here, shall also, and the works thereof shall be burned up. But then he, at the first part of verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. In other words, they'll come to naught. There'll be nothing left. What manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? I think that he is talking about the end of physical existence altogether, because we do know that heaven is a spiritual place. Hell is a spiritual place.
Well, God is a spirit, John 4:24.
That's right.
And I think that's what we miss a lot. I mean,
right.
I'm trying not go down this road too much with people because they struggle to comprehend what heaven is. And so, and when you talk about the heavens, realize some people will try and interpret that as being that sky, the firmament, that area. And it's just going to be this earth. And they branch out. And I don't like going down that road too much because I don't know exactly what all is going to happen. I know time will cease to exist. The idea of time, what sets time? Sun and moon. So do I think the solar system will? I think so, but I don't know for sure. It's very plausible. Would you agree with that?
I totally agree with that. And that's the key, is that all we can go by is what we have in the scriptures. And then we have to use our judgment in order to be able to make a decision on something like that. Again, something that's fascinating, but we don't really have to know the answer to that in order to affect our salvation or worship or things like that. But something that's really interesting to study.